Hey, today we're talking about the chainsaw in Fallout 76. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the like button and share this shit, because this is some information you may or may not find interesting, but I sure did. So let's dig in. The chainsaw. My friend Shep brought up the chainsaw to our team and said, "Holy shit, have you tried this weapon?" And me, being a player since basically day one, put up my pinky, put my monocle on, and said, fuck no, Shep. That's a peasant's weapon. And he was like, "No, seriously, you need to try this weapon. This is insane." And we all said, I don't know, Chef. It's a level 1 damage. It's a level 20 weapon. I don't get it. What's the big deal about the chainsaw? Well, apparently, the big deal about the chainsaw is it does that damage per freaking millisecond or something. He whipped that thing out, started using it on everything we saw. Not only is it hilarious to watch, but it actually killed everything. We were in shock. We were literally standing there in shock. My husband, who streams on Twitch, Rebuff Space 11, if you want to go check it out. He went, got one, tried it out. He was like, "Holy shit, how did we miss this weapon this entire time?" It's a level 20. It starts at level 20. I believe it maxes out at level 20. Damage is 1. Base damage. We were plowing through Scorch. I'm talking Cranberry Bog, level 100, level 75 enemies. Plowing through them. Freaking insane. Blew my mind. So, we had to go out and find mods and test this shit out. Now, first and foremost, chainsaws cannot be legendary. You cannot craft a legendary. You cannot craft one at all. And you can't make one legendary, and one will never drop. Second, weapons perk cards do not affect the chainsaw. Now, your damage cards, like for yourself, like Bloody Mess, Adrenaline, things like that, it does affect the chainsaw. Or rather, the damage the chainsaw inflicts triggers those cards. Let me put it that way. Now, on to the mods. There are 4 mods available for the chainsaw. No plans, as far as I know. I've never seen a plan for the mods for the chainsaw, but the mods are available at the vendors, and I'm pretty sure they're random spawns. So you have the dual bar, the bow bar, the long bow bar, and the flamer. The long bow bar adds bleed damage. So you hit them once or twice, and their health will just steadily go down. I did test that out. Flamer adds plus 12 fire damage. So the Flamer is like a go-to mod. The longbow bar or the dual bar, also go-to mods. Location, spawn location. The chainsaw will spawn at Clarksburg, Crimson Prospect, Mountainside Bed and Breakfast, Poseidon Energy Plant, Ranger District Office in the Barn, and the West Virginia Lumber Company. And of course, these are not guaranteed spawns. If somebody's come by and picked it up, of course it's going to be gone, or it may just not be there at that time. Now, Ranger District Office in the Barn, it's pretty much been a guaranteed spawn point for me. However, it hasn't been there in the past, and I really think it's just because somebody's come by and picked it up. So those are the spawn locations. The mod location. I went out specifically looking for the mods for the chainsaw. The only place I found them at was at the Watoga Brotherhood vendor. Doesn't mean they're not at other vendors, but that's the only place I found them. So, I went out, got a chainsaw, modded it with the long bow bar and the flamer mod, which got me to a base of 3 damage with blood, bleed damage. Sorry, my bad. Going blank. And got me to a plus 16 fire damage. So I was plowing through shit. And I'm a bloody build. I can't take a lot of up close and personal. I just don't have my defense card set up that way. But I rarely died. Rarely died. Because the chainsaw chews through everything. And I mean, it chews through it fast. It was insane. I highly suggest you go out and get it and play with it. Even though it's a level 20 weapon, this thing eats everything. It's crazy. So I wanted to bring you the chainsaw. There's the chainsaw. I suggest you go out and grab it, get some mods, play with it. You'd be surprised how many people actually love the chainsaw and just probably don't say anything because, you know, it's a peasant's weapon. But it's a badass peasant's weapon. We were all in Radiation Rumble. My husband and Shep pulled out their chainsaws and started chewing everything up. And another dude pulled out his chainsaw and started doing the same thing. It was awesome. It was a sight to behold. It was a sight to behold. These people just running around with chainsaws, chewing everything up. So thank you, Shep. Shout out to Shep for bringing us the peasant weapon of our dreams, because I never tried it and I never would have, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Shep. And we're gonna end it with a pie, because I am the luckiest bitch in this game, and I get these pies on a regular basis, and nobody else on my team has gotten one. I tried to let Shep take this one. He said no. It wasn't legit. He couldn't do it. So I added it to my perfect pie collection. And with that, I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I hope you got some information out of this. Talk to you later. Bye.